Holding on.
You a Knights fan? You see the game Saturday?
Oh yeah, I went to college there. Never miss a game. I tailgate and everything. I have a big motorhome and a trailer that I haul my stuff. I make a bunch of food for people.
Wow, you're really dedicated. What class were you in?
I went there to get my bachelor's degree after a rough time in my life. That's where I met my wife, Mary.
I just finished helping your dad in the yard, though mostly he just yelled directions and I did the labor.
I told them to stop putting you to work like that. You're gonna kill yourself. You already work 2 jobs. You do not need to feel like you have to be at their beck and call. My dad is not your boss too.
It's fine, I'm fine.
But you've barely slept in the last 2 days. I don't know how you're still up.
There's no time to sleep. Plus, we're getting ready to move for my first big job, so I need to be on my game.
I just worry. I don't want you to get worn out.
Travel thing. What do you do?
Oh, I'm in finance. I'm Jack Taggart, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Bill Smith. Who do you work for?
I'm the vice president of finance of a big food manufacturer.
I know that life. I worked for a big company too. Sometimes it was not the most rewarding thing ever. It definitely paid the bills. I was sure gone a lot though. It's hard to stay connected to my family. We didn't have cell phones to communicate. I just had to go every week without seeing or talking to my family.
Despite all the technology, it still feels that way. By the time I get to call my wife and daughter after dinner or a business meeting, Becca, my daughter, is already in bed or exhausted and not up to talking, and Mary feels the same. It's hard to stay connected when I'm gone every week. It feels like I never see them. But that's the price I have to pay to give them the life.
I get that. I felt the same way before I retired. Gone every week, sometimes weekends. But in my old age, I come to question it was worth missing all that quality time with my family and sometimes sacrificing my sanity.
Yeah, I've had that debate with myself many times, but I'm still not sure. I mean, right after I got out of college and married Mary, I knew I was going to have to sacrifice to get where I wanted to be. So we moved around the country. My daughter lived in 3 places before the age of 3.
I've had to move a lot too. It really takes a toll on you, huh?
It was worth it. So finally, when our daughter got a little older, I was able to settle her and my wife in Florida, and we've been there for 11 years now. I made Mary a promise that I would keep her in Florida once we came back. All this travel is worth keeping that promise.
I've had to move a lot too. It really takes a toll on you.
What's your travel schedule for work this week again? I really can't seem to keep up.
Tomorrow I'm in Dallas, and then I'm flying back that night, and then leaving early in the next morning to go up to Cincinnati till Friday, and then I will be home late that night.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. It's what I have to do for you and Becca.
I know. I just wish it wasn't so hard on you.
It's fine. I'm just trying to get more work and recognition so I can finally get promoted and be able to move you back to Florida.
They don't already see how hard you work? I mean, all you do is work, work, and work. How can they not see that?
They do, but I need to be the most hardworking and dedicated guy to really gain their respect and trust if I ever want to be able to make decisions of my own and say no to them sometimes.
You'll definitely deserve it when the time comes.
Oh,
Tell me
when
about
did
it.
everything become so serious? One day I'm living it up in college with nowhere to go, but happy to be there. And the next thing I got to figure everything out because there's bills and a family to support.
Exactly. I mean, looking at me now, this workaholic neat freak, not that there's anything wrong with that. I was doing drugs and getting kicked out of college while still working 3 jobs to stay above water. My college apartment had rats, and I waved hello to the same cockroach every day. I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. It was completely different from the life I live now, but isn't that why we work so hard to make a better life for ourselves and our family? That's what my dad always said anyway.
I'm home.
Hey, Lenny, I'm in the kitchen. I made you something for dinner. The plate is over there. I'm sorry we couldn't eat at a family tonight. I have to get to work in 30 minutes.
Where are the kids?
I think Arlene's out with friends. Sue is down at the library. Kevin is at Ken's place, and Jack is getting ready to leave for his night shift at Publix.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, son. How long you working till?
Like 4 a.m. Got new shipments coming in. Gotta help them unload.
Good, good. Oh, and don't forget to be back early enough to deliver the papers. People are counting on you to bring those papers every day. It's good practice for when you've got a family counting on you every minute.
That sounds like a
I'll be
busy
there.
guy.
He taught me all about how nobody's going to hand you anything. You have to go out and take it. That's probably why I'm still out here working. I mean, I tried the whole glamorous retirement dream that guarantees relaxation and luxury after working your ass off for 30 years. I left the job after 10 years because everybody there was incompetent and they fired one of my favorite bosses ever. And that's saying something. It was the first time I felt truly miserable every day having to do a job. It made me angry and moody even around my girls. It wasn't worth it. Before they fired me too for disagreeing with their stupid ideas, I lost my mind and resigned. Took 9 weeks off, setting up another job. I was bored. It was nice to not get on a plane every week and be with Mary and Becca more, but I don't like to go to movies or host game nights like them. There are only so many war documentaries out there to watch on repeat. Plus, I can't get into those big, long TV series. I just don't have the attention span. I felt lost without a job. I need to be challenged talking to people. I need to be working every day to feel like myself.
Oh, yeah, at first I felt that way. Finally, I was able to actually be with my family most of the time. It was hard trying to find my place at first.
I've spent a lot of nights on the red eyes trying to get home to be with my daughter and get to know her and spend time with her before it was too late and I was just some distant guy to her.
So how was your day, Becca?
Fine. I had a really hard science test from Miss Woolman, though.
How do you think you did?
I don't know. Okay, I guess. I studied really hard, though.
That's all you can do is try your hardest. That's all we ask.
Yep, that's all you can do. Your job is going to school. Mom's is holding us together and handling everything here, and mine is going out to make a living. We've all got to hold up our deals to be successful.
I know. I'm trying.
I know, Shug.
What's wrong?
The stupid idiots I work with don't know what the hell they're doing and screwed up the records on a bunch of stuff.
What are you going to have to do?
I was going to go out there this week anyway, but I may have to schedule another flight out to the plant to figure out how we're going to fix this.
I'm sorry.
Not your fault. Hey, boss.
Dad!
Hey, Shug. What are you doing up? It's 11 o'clock.
I couldn't sleep. I was too excited to see you, and I can't wait to go camping with you this weekend.
Well, speaking of camp, I've got to go pack up everything. If you want, you can come help me in the garage.
Sure.
Let's go.
Hey, how was your guys' day?
Fine, fine. I did get a weird charge on the American Express though. Did you buy a big dinner or something?
Oh yeah. I took a big buyer out to dinner last week and they tried to close a deal. Just pay it and I'll have us reimbursed by the company. I'm trying to lock down that big deal.
Well, if you do and it's enough for you to retire, would you really retire?
I don't know, but it would be nice to know I don't have to work.
Whatever you want. Do you want to talk to Becca?
Yeah.
Hey, Becca!
Hey, Dad.
Hey kid, how was school today?
Fine.
Anything interesting happen in any grades on a test?
I had a math test.
How'd you do?
Good. Got an A.
Knew you would. Just keep working hard and you'll get there. Anything coming up?
Yeah, a lot. I'm pretty stressed.
I know, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I love you. Good night.
Bye. Love you.
Hey, we miss you. How was work today?
Good. Got to yell at some folks and make some other folks angry. Pretty good day.
Oh, God.
Well, I love you. Good night.
Love you too.